Let's bring out the starters for your Oklahoma City Thunder. Shooting guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 5, Lucas Thorne. At the center position, at 7 foot 0 inches, number 55, Isaiah Hartenstein. Starting at power forward, 7 feet 1 inches, number 7, Chad Oldred. Position, standing 6 foot 5, number 8, Jalen Williams. At guard, 6'6", number 2, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside 2 fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And let's look at the Western Conference standings as the playoffs approach. You look at Oklahoma City, they're in the pole position right now for the top seed in the conference.
Looking at Oklahoma City, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And don't count on that coming to an end anytime soon. The talent level of this squad is off the charts. And with the momentum they're gathering here early in the year, it can steamroll through the season.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Neesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the 5, down low. And for the Thunder, some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander over Halliburton. Oh, a great move from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And with both teams fighting for playoff position, this is as intense of a regular season as you'll see, Grant.
Oh, B.A., you can feel what's at stake here in the arena. Both of these teams will treat this like the postseason. The playoffs start now for them.
You talk about Halliburton and his versatility. He can set up the play, or he can finish the play off.
Pass to Hartenstein. Dort outside. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Turner. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Their last encounter in Oklahoma City, where they were able to handle the Thunder.
They barely got the win the last time these teams faced off. And in large part, I think it was because they were pushing the action and drawing foul calls.
Well, it was because they got to play a lot of the second half against the second unit. The guys that ordinarily would have been out there were stuck on the bench with all those fouls.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I mean, he can do it all. Shoot, facilitate, great skills for the young Halliburton.
These are his first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
First one falls for him.
You know, young players who come into the league, you want to see if they can bring it every night. Halliburton has certainly fit that bill.
And so he hits both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Explosive move from J-Dub. Great athlete.
Siakam outside. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Williams' shot is good.
You got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Nembhard, the pass to Neesmith. Floats one. Halliburton, no good.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Doubled by Turner. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Held ball violation. That's a jump ball.
And here's Indiana now. Pass to Halliburton. The floater. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 38 points for him last game against Indiana.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Now on the court is your hot spot. Get loud and let him hear it. That's right, everyone. It's time to rock some teamwork.
Check of the 2K leaderboard. Here are the toughest defenses to score against. In third, the Thunder.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
Thunder on D. Pass to Halliburton. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, we've talked so much about Gilgeous-Alexander's athleticism. This is the reason why, on display.
Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. Down low. And stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Dort. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Throughout his career, Siakam gets himself to the foul line a lot. Adept at using that length, and he'll earn some free throws here.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
And so he makes both from the line.
Such a head scratcher to think that Pascal Siakam started playing this game at the age of 17. Really speaks to his work ethic.
Now here's Holmgren. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Indiana.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Here's Halliburton. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
And Gilgeous-Alexander has that length to be able to extend up to the rim.
Now here's Nembhard. 14 points for him last game against Oklahoma City. And here's Turner from the arc. Indiana again missing. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 8 points now. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Thunder. Taking a look at some numbers here for Isaiah Hartenstein.
Through the last 10 games, we've seen his rebounding numbers start to slide. He's not being as aggressive on the glass, not like he was earlier on in the season. He needs to get that fire back.
And the Thunder making a change here. Wallace has checked in. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. Wallace outside to the inside. Stolen by Siakam. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Siakam's got 7.
Well, you know Siakam getting in that close is pretty much automatic.
Dort outside. Now here's Holmgren. He's scoreless. They set a pick. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Dort. Fires from the corner. Mathurin with a rebound.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Here's Williams. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Pacers trail by 9. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
For your Thunder Girl, come on everyone, make some noise!
Different look for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Caruso in for Dort. Pass to Siakam. No good with the triple. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 9-point game. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
It seemed like they were forcing shots, and the shooting percentage reflected that.
Yeah, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
Here's Shepard, averaging around 5 points a game. Siakam against Williams. Siakam, pass to Mathurin. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Wallace outside. Williams on the wing. Pass to Wiggins. 6 to shoot. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Williams misses. Pacers trail by 9. Siakam with it. Guarded now by Williams. The 15-footer. And the basket by Siakam. Siakam's got 9. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Wallace, right side. Shoots over Shepard. The kick out to Williams. Again, the miss by Williams. Indiana's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Pass to Shepard. Now Siakam. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Caruso finds Wiggins. Wallace with it. He's covered by Matherin. Now here's Wallace. The D's right on him. Fires the three. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Thunder up 7. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Pacers trail by 7. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Cason Wallace. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. And it's Williams in at the center position. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going in the second. Wallace outside. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
And already one of the more consistent three-point shooters. Cason Wallace is lethal from outside, Brent.
Really impressive BA in his first year to shoot over 40% from 3. Pretty selective in the ones he took, but still his number 1 attribute is how disruptive he can be defensively at that guard position.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
To the paint. Wiggins. He can't get that one to fall. Walker with some nice D. Halliburton left side. Toppin passes to Matherin. Back to Toppin. There's the double team with Wiggins. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds.
When it comes to the real NBA, here are the assist leaders. In the third spot, Tyrese Halliburton.
He has a great eye for where to send the ball. And you know his teammates love playing with an unselfish guy like him.
Jang, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Thunder leading by 10. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
Halliburton finds Matherin. The crossover. Good work defensively by Caruso. The Thunder have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pacers trail by 12. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. SGA working through contact inside.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Somebody doesn't have rhythm. You have the camera on you.
go for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jang. And it's Dort in for Wallace. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Turner passes to Halliburton. There's a screen by Toppin. Nembhard with it. Hartenstein covering. Just 4 to shoot. They need this. The trap by Nembhard. And he lays it in.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
We hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. Well, do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Matherin. Yet to see a basket.
And one thing about Matherin, he keeps pressure on that defense.
Indiana shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for the Pacers. Take a break. Matherin. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And one thing Benedict Matherin has no shortage of is raw athleticism. Now it's just a question of him honing that physical ability to be an effective pro-level player.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Good on the second one. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams from long range. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Matherin, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Halliburton for 3, and Indiana misses again.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Turner against Hartenstein. Back to Nembhard. Over Dort. And Indiana misses again.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Hartenstein, no good.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Pulls up on the wing. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Now here's Nembhard, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game.
And that's a relentless effort from Dort, just a great physical defender.
Outside, Williams. Caruso outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Hartenstein. Toppin with a double team. Williams with the screen. And here's Caruso outside. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Halliburton, the pass to Matherin to win the drought. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback. Halliburton's got 7 points in the game.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
For your own city crew.
different look for Oklahoma City. Chet Holmgren comes in for Williams, and Williams is subbed in for Caruso. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Neesmith comes in for Tyrese Halliburton. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Siakam. Off target from outside. Thunder leading by 20. Dort up top. He's covered by Mathurin. Dort, the pass to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Hartenstein a screen. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Williams has got 9.
And the vision is far past his years. Williams with great decision-making. He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Now here's Williams. 17 points for him last game against Indiana. The three-pointer off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Siakam with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Takes a 3. Pacers with a rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Now here's Williams. He's got 9. Holmgren with a screen on Mathurin. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Turner in the high post. And the shot goes.
Miles Turner.
Turner's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Much more efficient this quarter, feeling more and more confident.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Got it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder leading by 17 at the end of the period. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Back after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Draw. They're measuring up the shot. Nice try. It's all good. Let's hear it for the participants.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
And taking a look at Oklahoma City, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
Shifting back to that first half of play, let's focus on SGA. Man, is he off to a strong start.
Gilgeous-Alexander is doing everything. Has total control of the offense. Reminds me of my good friend Kenny the Jet Smith.
Oh, Shaq, he didn't have to. But yeah, I wish I had his height when I was playing. I'll tell you, that would have been fun.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
Now, you can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Pacers trail by 17. Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. 6 on the shot clock. Dort with a steal. He goes up, and he caps off the break with a monster slam.
And Dort there on full display, both ends. Once he swipes it away, the offense comes easily.
Left side, Nesmith. Inside. Oh, they get a hand on it. Siakam, no good. Thunder leading by 19. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort, left side. Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the teardrop, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
He gets really smooth sometimes. Gilgeous-Alexander has some size, and he challenged the defense with it that time.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And money from the stripe. SGA could close his eyes and knock that down.
Both good from the line that time. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Goes up from the top of the key. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter. Nembhard outside. Siakam against Holmgren. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
You know Siakam is going to bring some intensity inside. He's embracing the chance to be fouled.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Second free throw, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Wow, what a move by Jalen Williams. Offensively, he just has the whole package.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
On the board is your high squad. It's teacher time, everyone. Look and loud.
a view of the top shot blockers in the association. Miles Turner is second.
He always makes an impact with his shot blocking. He's a constant presence around the rim.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. Turner, a screen on Dort to the inside. And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Right wing. Pass to Hartenstein. 4 on the clock. No good from outside. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. Now Neesmith. Halliburton up top. High post Siakam. Holmgren's there. Siakam, no good.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Here he goes. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Pascal Siakam.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Second team foul. At the line for one, Chet Holmgren.
What's up?
That free throw good from Holmgren.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
Pass to Turner. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Turner's got 8 points.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
And Hartenstein slams it in.
Shouldering more and more of the offensive load, SGA understands that his teammates they depend on him to set them up too.
Here's Siakam. Holmgren with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. Caruso, he's checked in for Holmgren. The Pacers also with a sub. Mathurin's checked in. Williams against Siakam. Shot clock at 6. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
And Williams getting his timing just right on the block. Defending with purpose.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. So many players in the league have their own podcast. Would you have had one during your career, Brent?
I think so, B.A. I think it would have been a lot of fun. I mean, how cool is it to connect to your favorite players or hear stories from guys as the season is going along than to have these guys available in your earbuds all day, every day. And the growth that Shea has shown over the years, it has come on so fast with how he has improved, but he's adding to his game.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. For Indiana, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Turner passes to Mathurin. Here's Halliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Clock at 6. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. A nice shot by Halliburton.
And Halliburton barely beat the clock.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Williams against Siakam. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot from the low post is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 27.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
On target from range.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch and shoot ability.
Caruso outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches a 3, and the three-pointer goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Siakam outside. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
3 points.
Halliburton's got his 3rd assist of the night. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Now Hartenstein. Dort outside. Puts up a 3. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Nembhard, right side. Back to Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Halliburton. That one is off. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Shot on the wing. Indiana with a rebound. Turner's got 4 rebounds in the game. Nembhard outside. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Williams from long range. Pacers with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Nembhard with it. Pass to Halliburton from outside the arc. That shot off.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Drills the elbow jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 in the second half. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Here's Mathurin. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
Assisted by
Siakam's got 6 assists in the game. Pass to Hartenstein. Off the front iron. Hartenstein's gotten 4 this quarter.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
Turner, a screen on Caruso. 3-pointer Mathurin. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 8 rebounds in the game. Tipped. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice move. Nice D from Nembhard. Indiana's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. The 17-footer, and he hits the jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 34.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, he's grabbed the tea and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. And don't go far. We'll be right back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Cason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Williams. And it's Caruso in at the small forward position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup is good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 36 points. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, VA. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
Halliburton, the pass to Mathurin. Six to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with the screen. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
McConnell passes to Matherin. Toppin outside. Just 5 on the clock. Walker a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's McConnell. Caruso grabs the board. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Alex Caruso.
Shooting
2 shots.
And he drops the first.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
And the Thunder making a change here. Joe's checked in. And the Pacers also making a change. Nembhard, he's checked in for McConnell. And Caruso drops them both. All right, Grant, do you feel the non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, B.A., it's a topic in every CBA negotiation. But I think we're trending in the right direction. But it seems like there's always more work to be done.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
Joe, the pass to Wiggins. Now Williams, guarded by Toppin. Wiggins sinks the 15-footer.
With defense that soft, you have to take them to task.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting 35% so far in this one. Here's Halliburton. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
That's how you shoot a floater. Halliburton showcasing the soft touch.
There's a screen by Wiggins. Beyond the arc. Wallace's shot is good.
And you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
On the wing, Matherin. He's guarded by Caruso. From deep three-point land, Williams grabs the board. The Thunder have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Down low. And there's a 3-second violation. The importance of getting your second NBA contract is something players often cite. Brent, did you feel that way?
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, it's a stamp of approval that you belong at this level. Of course, it gives you a lot of security for what you want to do for your family and for yourself. But, man, that's acknowledgement that all that hard work has paid off. And for a big guy, Obi is quick off the floor.
Wallace, right side. Here's the pick. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to Halliburton. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Savvy move by Halliburton. Sees opportunities so quickly for a young player.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Well, Brent, in a players' league, you think there's a point at which players have too much say?
Well, I don't know, B.A. I think it's always a fine line between what it is that both management and ownership is trying to do. This is entertainment, after all. But you got to lean into the players. You got to lean into the personalities. And as long as there's a respect for both of those areas, the league and the game will continue to grow.
Pass to Williams. Wiggins looking around. Williams a screen on Siakam. Wiggins from long range. The Pacers have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Stolen by Siakam. Three-pointer, Halliburton. He drops it from range. Halliburton's got 20 points.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first three of this half.
Wiggins passes to Wallace. Caruso, a screen on Halliburton. Here's Wallace. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Nembhard outside. Off target with the three. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's Wallace. Count that bucket. Wallace has got 8 here in this quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Pass to Turner. The Thunder pull it in. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Wallace, left side. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Caruso, the pass to Joe. Here's Wiggins. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Aaron Wiggins. Taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Jones, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Mitchell comes in for Caruso. And the second free throw is good. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Look at Siakam. He's got the size of the wing and the handles of a guard.
Outside Jones. Pass to Mitchell. There's a screen by Wiggins. Shoots. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Thunder.
And, of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And this is one of the best teams we have ever seen. 69 wins this year. Wow!
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And what a huge performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Turner, a screen on Wiggins. Shot clock at 3. And stolen by Jones. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And there's a pick. Here's Wallace driving to the basket. Somehow scores the layup in traffic.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Siakam for 3. Missed it. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Shai, you were using those long arms to be disruptive on the defensive end. What's your focus at that end of the floor?
I'm just trying to be as active as possible. And like you said, getting my length involved, something I've been blessed with, and I just want to use it.
That activity, that length was noticed. Congratulations.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. And we present the player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.